everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom review. As you see my title below, yes, this is on episode 7 of High School DxD Hero, and I gotta say, it was a pretty hilarious episode for like the whole first half, because I mean, as we've seen before with the Oppai dragon thing, and we saw that it was pretty much a children's show kind of thing, I could not believe it. I was thinking, there is no way that the parents are okay with this. There is no way we have kids yelling out, singing a song and yelling out for Oppai and everything. And when I actually see this hero show going up, pretty much like, like a Power Rangers kind of thing, a show for the kids at like a, that kind of stuff, and I'm guessing this is a regular thing as the Grimmery family is kind of like getting money from it. I was just cracking up because you literally have them like acting out on stage with Issei going against Yuto, the Oppai dragon. Rias up there honestly does not want to be there. I wonder how much times they've done this, or is this the first time they've done this show? But I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if she's not really into it as much, as long as the rest of them are, and they are actually pretty into it. Issei and Yuto were practically like, it was full on, they were into it. I was just cracking up because like at that one moment when he's like, Oppai, summon, and Rias gets summoned right next to him, and I thought he was gonna touch the Oppai, poke her Oppai right there, and I was like, oh no, you can't do that in front of the kids, right? And he even has like a like in the screens behind, like a finger going down and poking Oppai. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And the kids are chanting like for power for him and everything, going Oppai, Oppai, and I literally just like facepalm, cracking up, like, is this real life? Like, what the hell, like, even if it's the underworld, like, I cannot believe that this is the kind of thing that like everyone is okay, and it's like, it's pretty much like an idol to the kids. Like, this is a superhero. They have figures and everything and merchandise for the Oppai dragon. It's just so ridiculous that it just makes it so damn hilarious, honestly. And like, it's not just them too, because we even see Koneko coming out in like a cute like kitty outfit kind of thing, and I'm guessing as Rias was telling everyone to get ready, that everyone else is also involved in this thing, and it's not just about the Oppai dragon. I was just like kind of wishing honestly that we just had like a bunch of like showing of all of them acting some crazy scene out, because it was pretty hilarious, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty entertaining, even though it was like nothing to do with like really the story, honestly. But it was just that funny and just like that crazy that it was actually really, really enjoyable for those scenes to be shown. And like, there was even a part where like, the reason I'm bringing this part up, because it wasn't like, I felt like it wasn't really that necessary, but when there's this kid outside, he's sad because obviously he couldn't get in line or get the ticket or something to do the autographs and pictures with the Oppai dragon, and he's literally yelling out, crying, Oppai, Oppai. And I'm over here like, dude, you cut that section out, just saying that, and show it to someone, they're gonna be like, what on earth are you showing me? Because literally it just makes no sense why a kid would be yelling that, unless like he wants some milk from his mother, and that kid's too old for that to be the reason, obviously. But it was just hilarious seeing that part, because I literally thought first thing, like, I want to show someone this scene and I want them to think like, what are you watching? Like, what anime is this? Because they would not, understand what is going on just from that scene, But yeah, after that, of course, we finally get the fan service. We get to see Irina coming in. Pretty much she's gonna be like the announcer person. I don't know how the girl even, like, she just tripped backwards on that scene. I was like, what the hell, why did she trip backwards in the first place, kind of thing. It kind of looked like Koneko was not supposed to be on stage during that time, but nonetheless, whatever. They gave us an excuse to pretty much go ahead and see Irina try and put this outfit on, which obviously her Oppai are way too massive to put that on. Issei tries to force it, zips it up, and literally he just burst out. Like, it wasn't even like a rip kind of thing, it was literally like burst into like fabric shredding all over the place. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess, yeah, her Oppai are that, they're that big and that strong, I guess, that they just burst out of it, literally, not just like a rip because it's too big, it's literally like boom, like explosion kind of thing. I was like, okay, sure, okay, whatever, fan service, thank you very much. And I was literally cracking up when she starts literally saying, like, her Oppai straight into Issei's face, I'm falling, I'm falling, like, you know, she's gonna become a fallen angel. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is such a funny scene. And literally after that, it gets even better because the rest of his harem comes in saying, you know, you gotta share him evenly between everyone, and boom, Oppai heaven has arrived, and all of them are literally throwing their Oppai in his face. And as usual, before it can get any more, you know, crazy, someone interrupts, and this time, of course, it was Ria's literally telling them all to leave and everything. And then we get to the more serious part of the story, because to be honest, come on, that whole beginning part was just more like comedy aspect, comedy and fan service, which I love, honestly. But yeah, after that, more serious, we get to see, what's it called, Ria's mom come along and pretty much congratulate them on how the show is going and everything, thanking them. And then you kind of get onto like one of the main things that is going to be like throughout the rest of this, you know, season and everything, which is kind of the love that they have for, you know, obviously Ria's for Issei, and Issei for her, their feelings and everything. It's slowly gonna have to, you know, him calling her president all the time is gonna have to change. You know, you even see that at the very ending they have a moment and everything as well, and it's just gonna build up and build up and build up as we go on through this, you know, the season, of course. And that's gonna be one of the main things. So it's definitely interesting because, you know, I love myself some harem stuff, you know, but I definitely also do love some romance. Even, you know, obviously, if this, you know, his harem's gonna be, you know, there's gonna be the alpha, there's gonna be the queen of them all, and obviously that's gonna be Ria. So it makes sense that once the ball gets rolling with him finally confessing, you know, full on his feelings for her, because we know how he feels about her and we know how she feels about him. Once that goes on, then the rest of the harem can, of course, come on board and everything as well. But yeah, overall, that's pretty much like what happened there. After that, we get to see, as was mentioned in the last episode, Revo, from the Phoenix family. She is, of course, now in the school. I thought there was going to be a little bit more of her, honestly. I do like her character. She's pretty cute and funny as well, and she does, like, I kind of like that Tsunade attitude. As you guys know, I love my Tsunades and everything. And at first, it seemed like she was going to be like, it was kind of like a different character. She seemed shy and scared and everything. And then, of course, Kaneko comes and they start fighting. And that part, I was just like, yeah, Issei, you don't want to get in the middle of that when they start asking him, like, whose side are you on? And he's like, oh, you know what? I'm just trying to be a good senior to you guys, and everything starts backing up. I'm like, yeah, good idea. Get out of there. And then, of course, you know, he gave you more comedy. Like I said, it went comedy. Like, that's why I always love that kind of mixture of comedy, fan service, seriousness, action, and everything. I like it when an episode has like a little of everything in it, and it doesn't just have like one part like this and then one part like this. It's like this, then back to this, then to this, then back to this, and that's how I usually like my episodes for High School DxD. Sure, we didn't get, you know, any action, but it was a pretty good ratio of stuff, you know. After that, of course, the festival is coming. Azale shows up, starts talking to Drag about pretty much like, I guess he's having like a burden heart. He's having problems because normally, you know, his pride and everything, it's a big thing, and then now for his power to be coming from Oppai, yeah, it was pretty hilarious when both Drag and, of course, Issei just start breaking down crying like, partner, I'm sorry, and like it was just like, yeah, that's the bromanship right there. I don't know, it was just a little weird because, you know, it's the worriment of talking about Oppai, and I wonder who this counselor is going to be. I wonder if it's going to be like a, you know, hot girl with some Oppai. I could see that being a little conflicting, I guess, so I don't think that's gonna be it, but it would be pretty funny if that was it. But nonetheless, that scene was pretty funny as well. Like, this episode had a lot of comedy in it, and I actually really enjoyed that aspect from it. Some good fan service as well. And then, of course, like I said, gotta end it with some serious, on a serious note, with some cool stuff. Obviously, one of the big things for you know, the next thing, which is the rating game, and that is Sarag, him and his family going up against Issei them, and of course there's a huge rivalry between them. But first, of course, we get a little backstory on him and how obviously we knew he didn't really have any demonic power. Him and his mother were pretty much, you know, exiled in a way, but still stuck in the family. And you get to see that, like, he gets stronger, of course, but then she ends up getting sick. They think Boobilingual will end up working. I literally thought, like, when they brought him and then she was sick, I was like, you're gonna try and make him talk to her boobs or something, like something like that. Hear her boobs, even though she's in a coma. It's like she's in a coma state, but her Oppai still talk. Of course, that ends up not working out. I wonder if that's going to be something bigger later on in the season as well, like his mom wakes up or something along those lines. But after that, it's pretty much just like bro talk between the both of them on how they're both going to fight their hardest for their ambitions and everything. And that was pretty much the end of the episode. And I gotta say, I'm super excited to see these next couple episodes because, one, the festival should be enjoyable, should be pretty funny, you know. And then, of course, the rating game is definitely probably going to be pretty exciting. I cannot wait to see the action for those episodes because I have a feeling it's going to be pretty damn awesome seeing Issei going up against Saidog and the rest of the, you know, I always love these rating games. They're always enjoyable to see everyone fighting and see everyone's like, see the different types of styles that they have and the different action. Of course, obviously, all of them are going to be training as well, so they're all going to be a lot stronger. So it should definitely be pretty hyped and interesting to see nonetheless. So yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Overall, a pretty enjoyable episode filled with comedy, filled with fan service, and filled with a little bit of cool, serious, hyped up moments that's got me definitely excited to see the next couple episodes. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I'm missing you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you know did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And as always, guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Anime watchers only. How did you feel about this? Was this awesome? Did you enjoy it like I did? Did you think a lot of these scenes were pretty damn hilarious? Did you enjoy that fan service scene? Feel free to comment below all your guys' thoughts. It's always awesome to hear, you know, what you guys think as well. Since, you know, I give you guys my thoughts, I want to see what you guys thought about it as well. Agree or disagree? It's always interesting to see your guys' thoughts. And as always, source material readers, how did you feel about this episode? Was all this stuff in the source material as well? Because I know, like, the whole hero show kind of thing, those kind of things, sometimes the anime just adds it in. It's not always in the source material. But with how High School DxD, you know, usually is, I wouldn't be surprised if that is in the source material as well. But yeah, how was this adapted? Is it going good as well? I always like to hear your guys' thoughts on if it's staying true to the source material, because obviously that was a big thing for this season, since the last season definitely did not stay true, and this was kind of them trying to change it and make up for it. So hopefully it is doing good. If you guys want to put a spoiler, like I always say, do the whole skip 4 lines thing, so that if someone wants to be spoiled, they have to click the read more thing and everything. That's only if you want to put spoilers. If you I would much rather just not having spoilers, honestly, but if you want to, please do it that way. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So till next time, see ya.